I believe that I am a human being that thrives on music to survive. The enticing lyrics, the deep bass, the pleasure of harmony and rhythm puts me on my feet every day. I listen to a lot of music, mostly on Spotify, where I create playlists of my favorite songs according to a certain genre or mood. If something I like is unavailable, I turn to YouTube where I also create playlists. Occasionally, I download music to listen to on Winamp. I share music that I like with my close friends on Instagram. I'm an active listener who seeks out specific moods and sounds that I want to listen to. Pertaining to uses and gratification theory, my reasons for listening to music is always changing. Sometimes I seek joyful escapism from a boring day. Sometimes I seek a meditative experience, and sometimes I listen to music to reaffirm my personal beliefs and identity. Music is created by people with ideas and intent. Therefore, music has ideology. Even with specific lyrics, the listener is able to create an abstraction of meaning and recontextualize it in their own way. Thus, all music shapes me to some degree, as I assign my own meanings to music. Here, the concept of interpolation, which is usually applied to ideology, can be applied to the context of music as well. I believe that the type of music one listens to shapes who they are as a person. Strong and influential ideologies tend to be expressed by artists with strong personalities. Most people have their favorite artists who reflect their desired self-image. It could be punk, it could be cultural sophistication, it could be avant-garde. Personally, many artists have influenced my identity. Today, I will be focusing on none other than the late David Bowie. The human chameleon, David Bowie has changed costumes, identities, and personalities throughout his career. And yet, all of his aliases remain essentially Bowie. Bowie defied stereotypes of gender and sexuality. For him, these aspects of self weren't obstacles, but rather tools of expression. One could go so far to say that Bowie was beyond gender and sexuality. He presented the malleability of identity on both a visual and sonic front, by pioneering the genre of glam rock in the 70s and venturing into a variety of other genres in his later career. He convincingly proved the world that androgyny and alienation was the baseline of human experience. That's how David Bowie influenced my perspective on identity. Throughout my life, I have always been expected to fit into a certain box and to maintain that shape. I've always found that difficult, as my personality and identity often change like television channels. But people and society constantly push and pull against me, creating forms in myself that I don't want. When I listen to David Bowie, it's an affirmation of my shifting experience as a human being. David Bowie's sound and vision teach me to form an alliance with the aliens inside myself. I rely on the agendas and ideologies perpetuated by David Bowie to get a grasp of my own self-image. His self-reflections on identity and performance also help me to reflect on how I perform in front of the world. Simply put, once you befriend the aliens inside, the push and pull of conformity becomes muted. And that is David Bowie's influence on me.